Hey, Hard Times Guy here. Going to make a little short video out of this one today. Really haven't got a lot going on. Just some things that kind of been going on this week as I get ready for upcoming weekend. And then I got a little. I'm the only one here today. Don't have my guys, but I did run into Henrietta out at Walmart over the weekend, and let me tell you about Henrietta first. Henrietta, if you don't know, she's the twins' mom, and she's quite a character herself. The woman's 90 years old, but she don't look 90. To see her, you'd probably think she might be a hard 65, maybe 70. I mean, she's old enough that her tattoos are all wrinkled up. You can't read them anymore. But she still looks better than 90, although just a little hard. And her hair's pink, and most 90-year-old women's hair ain't pink. But anyway, and she drives I think that car's a 58, it might be a 59, black and white Corvette. She liked to tell the story that George Jones made a song about her and that Corvette, and I'm sure she's kidding us, but she claims that the Corvette belonged to her boyfriend years ago, and he got to drinking with some guys in this one in a quarry hole, and he jumped off a cliff into the quarry hole, and he missed the water, and she was living with him at the time, and she ended up with all his stuff, and he didn't have nothing, amount to anything except that Corvette, and she got that, and she'd had it ever since. I asked her, I said, Henrietta, wasn't you married to the twins' dad at that time? She said, well, yeah. I said, and you had a boyfriend that you ended up getting his Corvette? You was living with a boyfriend? She said, did you ever meet Hank? And Hank, that's the twins' dad. I said, I might have met him a time or two. I don't really remember much about him. She said, well, you don't know him very well. If you knew him very well, you wouldn't be criticizing me for having a boyfriend while I was married to him. So anyway, that's a little background on Henrietta. But the reason she flagged me down was she'd been, of course, she's a fan of my videos. She watches them all, especially since I had the pool room guys as part of the videos. I mean, she's just a proud mother. She's proud of them boys, her sons. She said, I got something I think you'd like. And I said, what is it? She said, I need your telephone number. I said, I don't know about giving you my telephone number. She said, well, I got pictures. I got some pictures of the boys when they was little. And I said, Jay and Ray? And she said, yeah, I got pictures of them when they was little. So she said, if you give me your telephone number, I'll text you them pictures. So, of course, I was anxious to get that. So I gave her my telephone number, and I didn't even have my phone with me, but when I got home, I had the pictures on my phone, and so I'm going to share them with you, or not all of them, but a couple of them pictures in this video. And that's kind of what's been going on this week. A couple other things. I'm going to go over on the other side of the barn, and now there's something right there I'm going to show you. It's been going on, the things I've been working on this week. And then I'm going to end this with an announcement about what's happening here Saturday. And so with that, let's get on with it. Here's a picture, one of the pictures that she sent me. And she said the boys was about, she thought, 10, 11 years old, maybe 12 when this picture was took. She said she don't know which one's which in the picture, but she thinks the one on the right, based on how he's acting, is probably Ray Bob. And So this is a picture of the twins when they were 10, 12 years old. And then the next picture I'm going to show you, they're probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 years old. And here they are. Look at them, ain't they cute? They're as cute as a button. Yeah, and again, she didn't know which one was which. It's Jay Bird or Ray Bob. She said, you know, just reach in. It didn't matter. She said probably they lost track of who was who, and the kids did too, 3 or 4 times in the length of their life. And so one of them might have been Ray Bob for a while, and Jay Bird for a while. She don't know. But anyway, I thought you might enjoy this picture of the twins when they were boys, and I got a few more of them. These might be showing up in some future videos. There's a project I've been working on this week. I bought that wainscot cabinet a couple of weeks ago at an auction. Just didn't have any top. Probably going to paint it, I don't know. But I made that top for it this week, and just an example of how things go around here. I bought that thing and saw it as just what you see it there. Something that we could use here in the Sojourner room to put food on and have a place for Betty to store things underneath it. Had a vision for what I wanted to do with the top. Those white looking boards are actually 1 inch thick tongue and groove boards that I salvaged from a little 4-room house up on Back Creek. Not even any road to it anymore. The place was built in the 1860s, and me and another fellow went up there one day to look around, and there's boards on the walls of that place, but they're hard to get off without tearing them up. We found a couple of these here somebody had taken off of somewhere and leaned up against a wall, and so I carried them out and cut them up to make this thing. They had some old chalky white paint on it. I sanded most of it off and put a little stain over it and just kind of leave it like it is. That stainless steel tabletop in there, I've probably had that around here for, I don't know, 20 or 30 years. Sold it a long time ago to a guy who wanted to make a fish scaling table out of it. And he was here at the yard sale and agreed to buy it. Before he left, he changed his mind, crawfished on me, so never did sell it. I got another one just about like it, same width, not quite as long. And I bought them at an auction too. Didn't have room for them on my truck when I got ready to leave, and I just cut the legs off of them and put the tops and strapped them up on top of the cab of the truck. That's how I got them home. They've been sitting on sawhorses around here now for, like I said, maybe 30 years. So there it is, little, I don't know what you'd call that, buffet cabinet, I guess, where we can put the slow cookers and other food on it. Maybe Betty said she could use that top to put hot food on when she was working over on that stove. We'll see what happens, but there it is. Probably going to end up being red or blue, but it'll be like that for a little while. Well, as you can see, barn getting kind of full again. I bought more stuff than I got room for. Gonna have to do some rearranging. I'll try to have a sale in here. I was intending for it to be Labor Day weekend, but looks like it's going to be maybe the week after that. Got a lot of work to do, not much time to do it, and I got a lot of other things going on too. So there's a little box, going to say John Deere on it for too much longer. There's my apple cider press that I bought. I think you saw part of it in the video earlier, or if you haven't seen it yet, I got a video made of the first part of it I brought home. A couple of projects there. that old sewing machine box. I took it apart and put it back together with some hinges. I don't know if you can see them. It's upside down right now, but made it so that the top left's on hinges, and I'm making a bottom to go in it, and then make a nice little walnut box. Underneath it there's part of a pump organ. There's the other side of it, leaning up against the wall over there, and there's the rest of it. I've been taking it apart. Going to put it back together, not quite as tall as it originally was, and it's going to be the ends of a bench to sit on the porch. I contracted with some folks to make them a bench. I got started on it yesterday. There's what it looked like in the beginning. We'll look at it again when I get a little further along. Okay, final recap. September the 12th. That's a Saturday. 9 o'clock till mid-afternoon. Hard Times Guys barn will be open. Probably that day I'm going to have 2 or 3 ladies bring stuff, have a yard sale, same day, same place. And I think one of my son-in-laws is bringing some stuff. So we'll have a wide variety, not just what's in the barn and what's on the premises. There's probably plenty of stuff for everybody. Saturday, September the 12th, same day as the Sunflower Festival. Go there first. Come by here and see us on your way back to town. 1794 South Leatherwood Road. Write that down. 1794 South Leatherwood Road. Hard Times Guys barn will be open. Studio will be open too. Everything that's in here, it'll all be open. A lot of this stuff's for sale. Maybe we'll shoot a video. Come out, get in a video. Be in a video with the Hard Times Guy. Saturday, September 12th, 9 a.m.